mercy for me.
By now,
I need a palate cleanser. Jesus Christ, I'm not going to sleep tonight. I'm going to be reading everything about it. Woo! It's gonna be fun.
I'm sure that you're familiar with the fact that VTubers come in many different shapes and
What does this mean? What do you mean VTubers come in shapes and sizes?
sizes. But even so,
Look! A VTuber! I never seen any of them before. That's crazy!
most of them are united by having one thing in common. And that's the fact
It's the fact that we have no Riz. That's it. That's it. Yeah, there's nothing else. Yep. No Riz.
that their designs are based on what an anime character would look like. This has been the norm for years now. But speaking of anime, with its many varied styles and themes, there is one recurring topic that always comes up. The fact that so many anime characters somehow end up looking
Wait, these are different characters? Oh shit. I mean, there is only so many variations you can do of a certain archetype, you know? I mean, okay, to be fair, these are not very similar.
anime characters
This one is... whatever.
somehow end up
This is just like an average Japanese person. Like, come on.
looking exactly
Oh shit. Okay, okay, this one? Yeah. I see it. Even the animation style is being the same. Okay.
the same. This is sometimes passed off as inspiration. Others might argue that because
Bold. The archetype.
anime styles are so simple, it's inevitable that you'd have two characters kind of looking the same. Regardless what the reason might be, people notice these things very quickly.
This was the B one. Do you guys remember when I had a meltdown? When I was like, oh, I don't remember. It was something about the bee. And then like the guy ate the bee or something. And there was like a hive and he turned white and whatnot. Like his hair turned white and whatnot. This was the bee. The number 6. Oh my god, it was the bee.
quickly. And seeing that VTubing has absolutely exploded since 2018, going from having 1,000 active VTubers to 10,000 by January 2020, and reaching over 50,000 active VTubers live streaming on both Twitch and
Holy shit. I am one of them. Oh my god. Mom, I'm on TV. I'm one of them. I'm one of these people. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a lot of VTubers. Holy cannoli.
YouTube in 2023, this meant that just like anime, you'd start seeing the inevitable rise of VTubers that kind of look similar. These comparisons would start being a
Impossible.
common occurrence and would create drama more often than once. But here's the thing. No matter how big you are as a VTuber, no matter how much influence you have in the community, if you publicly call out someone for plagiarizing your design, for copying you, without having very concrete proof, then you will always receive heavy backlash. More recently, we saw this happen with the apocalyptic Cinder drama.
Oh god, dude. That was 4 months ago. Oh my god, time flies so fucking fast. Ain't no way that was 4 months ago. It's almost October, gentlemen. Jesus Christ. No. Well, yes. Yes. No! At first I thought that you're just saying that I'm wrong, but I see that now you're just like crying because reality.
Where she actively sought to sabotage another VTuber because she blamed her for copying both her design and personality when she literally started VTubing before her. It was ridiculous. But even though we had this incident and many others
He should have used the Spider-Man meme for this. Missed out opportunity, Mr. Mujin. Missed out opportunity.
before it take place very similarly, it didn't stop this VTuber from doing the same.
I saw this. And I was actually even reading about it. I love reading about these things because it's always very dumb when they are like, my character has red hair and this other character has also red hair. So they have basically copied me. And I was like, of course. And then I watched it unfold and I was like, fresh retardation on Twitter. It's because it's harmless, right? Like, this is like basically harmless. This is like a he said, she said sort of thing. And I was just like, I'm gonna be a little nosy. I would never comment on these things. I have no opinion. It's just like, do you know how many times I see literal, like, who VTubers making a big fuss and try to Google Doki and throw each other under a bus for a crumble of clout? I'm like, I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so.
Same exact thing. Bullying a smaller artist publicly for ridiculous claims of plagiarism, and within just the span of 24 hours losing all credibility in the community, to then eventually coming up with one of the worst apologies you can imagine.
Okay, one of the we have read quite a few bad apologies this year. Okay, so we have to rank it. Like, I'm still thinking about Gunrun's apology. I have tried my best and it just didn't work. My bad, I also didn't know shit about it. Oh no.
Imagine. Guys, it's been a while since we spoke about stupid VTuber drama, but
I'm
seeing
ready.
how this made me roll my eyes multiple times as I was seeing it unfold, I thought we had to talk about it. So without further ado, let's do this.
Let's do
We
this.
all
Nice. You motherfucker, I'm in. I don't know what we're talking about, but I am in. Yes. I'm already in. You don't even need to say anything further.
love looking at anime girl thighs. But how come no one is asking a very important question? Like, for example, what is their nutritional value? Well, I'll tell you. Less than 1 carbohydrate, 0 sugar, and a way healthier and cheaper alternative to other piss-flavored energy drinks. Yes, that's right. I'm talking about Gamer Subs. They literally have an anime
Let's go! Gamer Subs with code Skuchan. Let's go!
girl thigh flavor. And if you use the code MUJIN at checkout, you get 10%
Or code Skuchan. Whichever. Do you want Eastern Europe or do you want France? You can support us both.
off your entire order. But don't worry, I know what you might be thinking. Mujin, I would love to taste anime girl thighs, but I have no idea if I'll like it. Well, here's the deal. You can add...
It's okay. I have this, and it's one of the best flavors. Okay, actually, the thigh one is good, except the good is not good. I'm a forever good hater. I'm sorry, but the thigh one was pretty good.
You can add free flavor samples to your cart. Now,
That's
usually you'd only have to pay for shipping, but if you use the code MUJIN, then Gamer Subs will literally pay for your shipping. You'd be paying nothing. Yes, there are actually no strings attached. I didn't even have to convince Gamer Subs to do this. They just did it because they felt sorry for me because I live in France.
Okay, to be fair, that's fair. I also feel very sorry for him for living in France. I mean, look at the view. It's magnifique.
Every time you use my code, not only are you supporting me directly, but you increase the chance of us getting our own flavor. Anyway, the link will be in the pinned comment. Let's get back to the video. All right, so here's the deal. You ask any VTuber what the lifeblood of this industry is, and they'll probably reply with artists.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, definitely anything that is visual, artists, animators, editors. Yeah, basically. Managers who will suck your pee-pee or something.
Because it's the truth. A VTuber's entire identity and brand, I mean their entire design, is reliant fully on artists. But the harsh reality is that getting a VTuber model made from start to finish is quite the costly endeavor. Because depending
We do not talk about it, how expensive it is to get a proper rig. I don't want to talk about it. Oh my god. Please. I'm gonna be honest with you. Knowing what I know, 2K, you think it's 2K. Oh, you sweet summer child. It is so not 2K. Knowing what I know and how I've worked with people, and I had like positive and negative experiences, I don't think I would wanna start out VTubing like with these people. I'm sorry. There are super professional people the downside for them is that they are hella expensive and you have to wait like a year to get into the wait list. And then you have those people who are not professional and they are affordable, but they do such a shite job that you're going to be regretting it. 10K minimum. Let me just say that the 10K could be only for the rig. It's sometimes it costs you 20K with art, and then you don't have emotes, you don't have your overlay, you don't have backgrounds, you don't have whatever. Of course, you can get it like more affordable. It's not impossible, especially if you like reach out to artists from Asia, because they are always like cheaper, right? Like from Japan or whatnot, but good fucking like communicating.
On the complexity and the artist you're hiring, it can easily cost thousands of dollars and take months, sometimes over a year, to be made. But seeing that there's so many people that want to become VTubers, this harsh reality ended up...
Am I tripping, or these look AI generated? This is definitely... I think these are all AI generated, what? They have like that blend style to it. I think it is.
Creating some unique solutions like pre-made models. These, for example, are all ready to use and their price is very...
Okay, I think this is fine. This is fine too. I think this is AI. I think this might be fine. I think this is AI. I think this is AI. I think this is fine. Maybe this is fine too.
Affordable. The only caveat is that anyone can buy this and use it. You're not the exclusive owner. And similarly to this creative solution of pre-made models, another unique idea popped up. Adoption.
What are the signs? It's like, I don't know, like too sharp, too perfect. Okay, you know what's the quickest sign? If something looks too good for too cheap. Like, bro, 30 franc or euro, whatever the fuck is this? No one is going to charge you like 30 pennies for something that is done like that, 33 cents. That's insane.
It involves someone posting a concept of a VTuber that they created while asking for a particular price for it, or saying you can offer the price that you think is right. This adoption method can have many different upsides. Some people don't like to conceptualize something from scratch.
I like the outfit. I would totally wear it in real life. Looks good.
And would rather use something really cool by another artist. This also would allow you to finish the concepting step and maybe save up money for the next steps without any pressure, without any time constraints. In fact, this concept that we just saw was drawn by Utainsy. She regularly posts different VTuber concepts and will put them up for adoption. Now on August 30th, Utainsy would do...
Ooh, I like that shirt too. It's super spooky because it has a pocket! This is how you can tell it was made by a woman. It has a pocket!
Which she always does.
Aww.
She would post two different concepts, with the first one being a purple-themed girl wearing alt clothing, and the second one being this demon girl. Up until this point, this was just another day for Utainsy, doing what she's always done. But that would of course be until it caught Melly's attention, a sizable artist and VTuber in the community. The next day, she would quote tweet Utainsy's post and say, "Hey, that kind of looks like ... very directly implying that the Red Demon Girl concept of Utainsy was a direct copy of her model, that she was being plagiarized. Now, what I like about this is that we're still at the beginning of this incident, right? And the replies on this post already don't want anything to do with it. The most liked reply is, "Do not start this. Oh my fucking god, I am so tired of seeing people accuse artists of stealing designs. Can we please stop doing this?" Or this...
It reminds me of that guy who said that, "Oh no, anime profile picture is talking back to me." When he was having that hot take that Silk Song should be more expensive and poor people shouldn't be affording, or shouldn't deserve to play games if they can't afford it. And he was like, "Oh, IGN just wrote about this. They totally stole my idea." This is the same thing. Yeah. IGN was reading you. That homeboy had 300 followers and like 100 likes at tops. But yeah.
guy saying, delete this shit. Your concept and design is generic as fuck, and there's a plethora of artists that could follow your same logic and accuse you of stealing their design.
Oh,
But
no.
even though this was the community sentiment, Melly decided to double down. Quote tweeting Utainsy's post again and saying,
The worst thing is that it doesn't even look anything like it. Like, there is, other than maybe the hair shape being the same, like, the shirt is not the same. It's not even skirt. The color is not the same. It's not asymmetrical. It's nothing is the same.
of course I don't own the concept of Red Demon Girl, but it's so
I love the fact okay, so there is this thing. So artists abuse the fucking symmetry tool, and it's my pet peeve. When I drew my my VTuber avatar, I don't use symmetry tool because symmetry makes everything look so derp. This person, you can tell that the eyes and everything is completely symmetrical because, you know, you only have to like draw half of it like this, right? If the other part is kind of drawing itself, it will be better. But it looks so special. It looks like she's very special. She's hiding that brain cell somewhere in between those crossed eyes.
so on the nose, I can't turn away. The colors are similar, the pigtails, the broken horn on the exact side, the earrings,
True.
the torn wings, mismatched leggings, ribbons on the sleeves, the shoes. I'm just a bit sad. Alright, so look, Melly was saying this was
I don't know, man. I usually have a good eye for this, but I feel like this is a fucking stretch. It's like a big fucking stretch. It's like, really, it's the hair, but like even the hair, like the color is not the same. It comes down like that, right? Like the horn, this one is chipped on the top, this one is chipped over here. I don't know, man. I don't know.
very on the nose, that everything from the smallest minute details were copying her directly. So to make things easier for you, I put both designs side by side. Mel claims that the wings are meant to be a copy of hers when they look literally nothing alike. She also claims that the colors are exactly the same when they're literally not. They're completely
Okay, since boys don't see colors, I will tell you this leans more towards orange, this is more toward red, okay? I know that it looks the same to you because red hurt her colors, but you have to trust me on this, okay? I know, I'm helping you out. It's all right. You can always ask. It's potato, or tomato. It's red, but it's not the same, okay?
different. One is more on the pink side, one is more on the red side. She then goes on to say that the earrings are exactly the same when that could not be further from the truth. The mismatched leggings are the same when, again, that could not be further from the reality. And my personal favorite, the broken horn on the exact side.
True.
Can someone please help me understand how this chipped horn is anything similar to this completely fucked up, torn out horn on the side of her head? Am I missing something here?
No, I'm seeing it. Look at it. The fucking symmetry tool, man. It's killing me deep inside. Look how wide the head looks like. Please, people, stop using the symmetry tool when you make VTube Studio models. Please.
The good news is, no, I'm not delusional, because guess what? She got ratioed more than once on this post, with this illustrator saying, this behavior needs to stop. As a character designer, I can confidently say they look nothing alike aside from the red theme and broken horn. Mean girl behavior is ruining the space. Why don't you just make friends with people with similar designs? You know, that's a very good point. If she quotes
Choosing peace instead of violence in 2025, gentlemen, check the budget right now. I have to see. Do we have that in the budget to choose peace? I don't think so.
Tweeted this design and said something along the lines of, "Oh my god, demon girls with horns, like we look so cool," or whatever. That would have gotten so much positive traction. Instead, she's getting ratioed. Another person who ratioed her said, "I'm gonna be honest here, fam, but aside from the hair and color palette, it's not that similar to be made into a call-out post." People were not having it, okay? These similarities that she was talking about, they just weren't there. What people were seeing, though, is a bigger creator calling out a smaller creator, sending harassment their way over something that couldn't be further from the truth. If she's claiming that this design is plagiarizing her, then she should also call out Iron Mouse's 2020.
That's true. Honestly, if anything, I see Iron Mouse's design more similar to the original red one because of like the little details. Yeah, we should... That's a good point. We should cancel Iron Mouse. Yeah. No, we should totally do it. Right now. Google Doci. Start writing, gentlemen.
23 design. Because she also has mismatched leggings,
True.
earrings, wings, and longer...
And horns. Oh my god, she has horns too. And her hair is tied, separated to two different... Yeah.
pigtails. I mean, the only thing missing is what? The red color and a broken horn.
Yeah, but she is pink. And if you think about it, pink is just a washed out version of red. So basically it's the same.
But even though she was definitely reaching with that public call out, it still made Utainsy feel forced.
She does have two eyes too. No, I agree with that. Must be true.
To make a public statement about it. So she quote tweeted what Melly had said about her and said, "I just want to share what inspired me. And I'm sorry if it turned out we were inspired by something similar. I adjusted some of the details you mentioned because creating original characters is very important to me. I hope you understand." So because of this, she was actually forced to publicly...
She shouldn't have done that. She should never acknowledge these people. It's not worth it.
show the references that she used to come up with this concept. She also felt forced to change the concept itself and even apologized by saying, "I'm sorry if it turned out we were inspired by something similar." This post ended up getting a lot of interaction, with many people in the replies telling Utainsy to please not apologize because she did nothing wrong. She then replied to her post and said, "It makes me sad since this could have been resolved in DMs. I even made a post about this recently. I hadn't seen their design and it's unfortunate this happened." Linking a post she had made just a couple of weeks ago saying, "Fun fact, there are millions of artists who design characters and sometimes two people can create almost identical designs without ever seeing each other's work. The world is big and ideas often overlap, so it is nice to remember this before thinking someone copied someone."
I'm gonna go and visit someone who's a blonde cat and just cancel them. Right now. I'm already Googling all blonde cat VTubers. Cancelled.
It was now evident Utainsy had done nothing wrong, and she also seemed like a very reasonable person. This could have been very easily solved privately, but instead it was made public in an attempt to discredit her. So seeing how this was made public and how much traction this post had gotten, the next tweet that Melly would make would be, "What the hell did I wake up to?" She had called out Utainsy, tried to discredit her publicly, was completely in the wrong.
Oh no! My actions! The consequences! No! No, it can't be true! No, I was supposed to earn victim points! No!
Went to sleep and then woke up to immense backlash. Many of the replies say, "You just woke up to the consequences of your actions," but that didn't mean in any way that it wasn't still salvageable. By this point, she could have still recovered everything if she just apologized.
No way she
could
didn't.
have ended right here.
Hey,
so did
no
she
way.
actually take a step back, take accountability, and avoid any more needless drama?
Yeah?
Of course not. This is VTuber drama. It never ends on a good note. She decided to triple down and would make this very stupid tweet saying, "Never have I said I own the concept of a red demon girl with pigtails. What the frig? The similarities to my own design merely made me baffled and saddened because no matter how different it was adjusted, it very much felt the same. I won't be gaslit into thinking anything else." Of course, there's no such thing as a good VTuber drama without community notes, and
Listen, the third one is the real one. Okay, I'm sorry.
that's exactly what ended up happening on this post.
gee.
The note said, Melly claims that Utainsy made her design too similar to her, when the wings, boots, bottoms, shirt, skin, horns, and no marks on the skin are so different. Utainsy provided inspiration in her drawing that doesn't even involve Melly, linking the post we already saw of Utainsy showing her references. Now look, I know what you're thinking, this already looks really bad. But at this point, Melly is just the gift that keeps on giving, because look at this catastrophic reply to this post. Also, I hate the whole "it should have been kept private" because I don't know this person. I don't want to know this person. They made me feel uncomfy. I don't want to message them, period.
So someone may or may have not committed something, right? And instead of approaching them like a normal human being, you decided it would be very, very nice to just throw them under the bus. Like, just get them cancelled, erased. Like, this person was confident because they had like more followers and whatnot, and they were fully ready to just like erase this person off the internet. You see what I mean? Like, they always, like, if you don't want it, right? Like, you could have approached it like, hey, you know, like, I know, it really makes me feel uncomfortable. Like, this is my brand. I kind of don't want you to sell that design because I don't want someone else to be very much like me. Like, this is how I earn. This is my business. It's very important. I'm sure she would have been like, oh, yeah, of course, dog. I'm going to change it. Like, yeah, no worries, whatever. That's all it would have taken. It's crazy.
I said my piece and will continue to be the red demon with pigtails. I mean, at this point, what the hell can I say, man? This has over 380 replies, with over 200.
That's never a good sign. When you have more comments than likes, that's not a good sign. No.
100 quote tweets. This reply by Kenny sums it up. Talk to someone like an adult? Thumbs down. Call them out publicly and they get harassed? Thumbs up.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, Utainsy literally has open DMs. There should absolutely be zero excuse for someone like Melly to make a call-out post like this.
The thing is that this person probably has such a fucking big ego, which I don't know where is the ego coming from, but they were just like, I just really don't want to stoop down to the level of this person, you know? It's just, I know that this person was like stealing my design.
Without even attempting to message Utainsy, because that's just the definition of being malicious. Why else would you call out a smaller creator like this in front of your community? By this point, it was painfully obvious to just about everyone that this person cannot be reasoned with. They were just that delusional. But then, something unexpected happened.
What?
Melly would completely disappear, not posting anything else on her socials ever.
Okay, that's probably still the smartest thing. Like, if you're a dumbass and you know, you just continue to be a dumbass, I am at this point like 90% sure that you shouldn't even apologize if something happens. You just have to disappear. And then people forget. Because people have the memory of like a fucking amoeba of the internet. Just shut the fuck up, go away, come back in like a month, 2 weeks, depending on how big your drama is, and then whatever. Like, oh yeah, hi, how are you? And just tweet something, yeah, like an amoeba.
Ever since that catastrophic reply on August 31st. And that silence would last for over a week.
Damn.
We'd only hear back from her on September 8th.
No, she addressed it. No, why would you do that? No, because you get it. Like, now a week passed. People moved on. This person wasn't interesting to begin with. And now she just made the drama refresh. Why? It's such a dumb thing. Dude, this is the pirate software meta. When you just can't fucking shut up.
2025, when she would post
Never
Jesus,
apologize. Just continue giving good content.
Yeah.
Coach King advise.
Exactly. Like, that's the thing. The thing is that on the internet, you will always have haters, right? And those haters will always hate. Like, you could be on your knees apologizing to them and they will still hate you. There's nothing you can do to change their mind. So what's the point apologizing? Like, sure, if you have done something fucked up and you're actually feeling bad, then okay, the apology doesn't even matter. What matters is that you change your ways. And you can do it without like saying that I am so sorry that I called someone, I don't know, a fat person or something. Like, you can just like not be a dick next time and not call someone fat if you feel bad about it. But if you apologize, then they're just gonna rip you apart one more time. I'm sorry. Yes, I did call you chunky and I will not apologize.
People were hoping that this was going to be an apology after a long break where she realized that she was in the wrong. What they got instead was, well, let's read this.
Wait, it wasn't even an apology?
Hello,
Kyla, thank you so much! My chunky, thank you so much! Mwah.
In the early morning of September 1st, I nearly made an irreversible decision.
Okay, drama, llama, irreversible. Dude, getting your foreskin cut off, it's an irreversible decision. Having a stupid take on Twitter is not really the same. Okay, so can we just tone it down a notch? What are we talking about?
Decision on my life. I've since been recovering and surrounding myself with friends and loved ones who are helping keeping me company. I got a glimpse of a few messages I got from friends online and want to thank you so much for reaching out. I'm sorry I couldn't respond, but I hope I'm able to in the coming days as I slowly regain the strength to do so. I 100% should have dealt with things privately or at the very least ignored and moved on, but that just wasn't the case. I'm keeping the post up unless asked to be taken down so people can get the context if needed. I love the VTuber art community so much, but to feel the sheer...
I don't. I'm gonna be real with you. I think it's full of drama and pettiness and more drama and more mean people. So nope, I don't. Sorry, nope.
Cruelty the community can carry left me wanting to step away from engaging in it. So to protect my health, my friend will be stepping in for me and going through my messages and blocking those who took...
Really? I mean, dude, just like lock up your DMs and stop talking about this shit. Like, you don't need your friend to play manager with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, really, this is really not a big drama. Like, within a week, you think anyone would remember that there is this whoever knows who person? Like, I don't think, is this person a streamer? Is she just like a retweeter? I literally know nothing.
Took things too far or were cruel to an unimaginable degree. They will also be managing my Twitter till the foreseeable future, so if there are any business inquiries, etc., they will still be passed along to me, just sifted through by my friend. Thank you to those who waited for me. I've got a lot more art and silly things to share in the world still. So look, I think it goes with...
Okay, I mean, she basically put out a thing that she's going to be like, in the future, TLD or didn't read. Don't at me. That's what she's saying. I don't care. I am not going to look at it. Don't look at me. Don't worry. This was such a useless... She shouldn't have even said anything. I still don't understand a retweeter. Okay, I will explain it to you, right? A retweeter is someone who has spent a ridiculous amount of money on probably a design and maybe even has a rig model, but too lazy to show up to stream. So they are just tweeting instead while yorking off. And they just complain about shit and how it's so hard to be a VTuber, but they actually don't ever want to show up and put the work in. Yeah, streaming soon. And instead of streaming, they just go through like avatar changes. Like they change through 2 to 3 very expensive avatar, and then they auction it off that, oh, it's fully rigged and has like 5,000 pictures and emotes to it, but never used. So I'm selling it for like 6,000. But also they are asking for fundraisers so that they can make a new model. And it never happens and they never do anything. They just spend money and bait. That's it. Yeah, dang, that's boring. That's an expensive hobby for unremarkable people. That's what it is. I have followed these people. Like, there were so many people who was like, oh, it's a cool design. You know, I will follow, and it's just like, debut incoming. Years pass, debut incoming. And they just never stream. They never show up. They don't do anything. They just like angrily tweet at other people they disagree with. And I'm like, okay. Don't they get money for it? You mean like by Twitter? Twitter pays you pennies. Like, I think you have to be like a really full-time shitposter to actually make an earning out of it. Otherwise, you just get like nothing. And by full-time, I mean more than 30 tweets probably a day. And they have to reach a lot of things. But yeah, YouTube pays you pennies too. Well, story of our life.
Without saying, I would never want to see someone leave this planet over drama online, especially VTuber drama. It should never get to that point. With that being said though, this post does come off as Melly trying her hardest to appear like the victim here, when in reality, this entire thing occurred because she felt the need to call out a smaller artist publicly, attempting to discredit.
I encourage everyone, every VTubers. I know that no one cares about what I have to say, but next time...
Yahoski and chat
Hiya.
still bongo taps heart.
Next time, if someone gets into a situation like this, I only want them to tweet out this. You have to tweet out, my bad dog. That's it. You don't have to say anything else. You say, my bad dog, and then you move on. That's it. You don't need to flourish it. You don't need the Google Doc. You don't need to make these little post pictures, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, just my bad dog. And you move on. And then you don't fucking talk about it. And that's it.
Them and sending harassment their way over something that could not be further from the truth. The closest thing to an apology that we got was her saying, I 100% should have dealt with things privately, or at the very least ignored and moved on.
I think the biggest problem with many people is that, I don't know why, but everyone has this huge ego. Like, I feel like, you know, when this person was saying that, oh, I don't want to DM this person because they make me feel uncomfortable, I don't want to talk to them, I don't want to hear about them. Like, that's ego. That's like, I have a problem, but I'm so emotionally incompetent that I'm unable to deal with it like an adult. So I'm just going to throw a hissy fit, a tantrum like a child, and then hope that people will do the bullying for me. That's what it is.
But that just wasn't the case. This made many people feel like she was not even attempting to take accountability here, still doubling down on the fact that Utainsy did actually copy her design, when it was already proven that it wasn't. What happened to Melly was exactly what she was hoping to.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Humor me. So, Sully Gnome. I saw that she has a Twitch. Oni Melly. Oni Melly. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I would never make fun of anyone. Like, I respect the hustle. I see the regularity. I'm just saying, I think you might need to tune down the ego just a tiny bit, okay? The world is out to get you. I'm not sure, dog. There is a great high chance that this girl never even heard about you. You know? Like, let's be real, you're not the shy lily of the generation, unfortunately. So I don't think that you have the right. Okay, no one has the right to make a hissy fit and like destroy someone's career, but just maybe be kinder, you know, just a bit softer around the edges. Just that's all.
To inflict on Utainsy. This directly affected her credibility and ruined her reputation pretty much in a day. Utainsy, on the other hand, didn't even comment on this statement that...
See, she's a smart, intelligent female. You see that? Look at the bar. Did Melly actually have 72k posts? I don't know. Where do you see that? I don't know. But you see, like this person, she was called out. She was like, oh, I'm sorry if something happened. She even offered to change it. I don't think she needed to change it. And then she shut the fuck up. She didn't drag it. She didn't make a fuss. She wasn't like, oh my god, everybody's hating on me and life is so sad. And blah, 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 blah. No, she moved on. She has her own fucking business and she moved on. Based.
Melly had made instead
72k. Where do you see that? Am I blind? Is it like a Twitter thingy or? Oh, it's right here. Oh shit. Okay, so hold up. Wait. I'm going to check my Twitter. Is this a lot? Is this not a lot? I'm going to check mine. I don't see it on mine on the phone. Fuck! Cancel. Ay. It's probably more than you. I don't talk that much. Hello? I said Twitter. There you go. Okay, so I have like 5k. I have 5k and I have 111,000 followers. So I think it's if you look at the scheduling and everything, I think it's safe to say that this person falls more into a VTweeter category than an actual VTuber category. You know? Also, psych ward picture, very good, very nice. You should totally check it out. We are going to the psych ward together. So I'm not surprised. That's a lot of tweets, you know?
which she was hoping to inflict on Utainsy. This directly affected her credibility and ruined her reputation pretty much in a day.
That's roughly 20 tweets a day,
That's
just
roughly
saying.
20 tweets a day, just saying.
Bro! I don't even tweet every day. That's crazy.
Utainsy, on the other hand, didn't even comment on...
Yeah, look at... See, she only has 1,400 posts. She's not like a VTweeter. She's just like, hey, I'm vibing. I'm just here to draw cute little things. And that's it.
This statement that Melly had made, instead choosing to continue drawing designs drama-free and being able to sell, well, most of them from what it seems like. Ultimately, I don't wish Melly any harm, but I hope with this situation and the many others before it, people stop creating such dumb public callouts without thinking of the consequences and the fact that they'd have to face accountability. Anyway, thank you so much for watching until the end. I missed you guys. Expect a lot of videos coming up soon. Make sure to use the code Muujin on Gamersubs and join my Discord because we have a lot of cool things coming up. And you can also DM me directly with proof that you used my code on Gamersubs to get a special role. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video whenever that is. Mwah!
You will get a special rule of being French. Oh yeah. This was good. This was fun. Teehee. It was silly. That's what it was. It was very silly, but I liked it. Now the French, you will go straight to France. Muujin said so. Could you let Soda out of the basement for at least 1 week to stream? I'm sorry, I can't. I decided that he's my streamer now, and we will do collabs, and I will leech off of his cloud. Sorry. Yeah. Also, I got him pregnant, so he's you know trying to get the baby out, but it's stuck. So he's sitting in hot water. I will let him out later. The Mpreg again? Well, I'm sorry. Damn already. Not again. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry. It's just.